we're going to have a table on the rear deck so we can eat outside. That's the name of the game. And this is a piece of 9mm ply that is left over from making the windows. Making the window surrounds, I should say, the big window surrounds. So hence it's the same size as the window. And I think I'm going to get some acrylic paints out and actually paint this kind of, paint it in the different colours so that I know where to put the different epoxies, and that will give me a better idea. Right, do you get the gist? It's going to be like islands in the sea. Woo, great stuff. So I'm going to put you on time lapse now, hopefully. We're going to try and sort of duplicate that with resin and see how that turns out. So I've got disposable cups and I've measured out the amount of the colour that we need for each amount. So that's my sort of shopping list: 100 grams of some and 250 grams of others. Okay, so now I'm going to mix up 1 kilogram in that jar and just divide it between all the colours. This is also good to put measure the first mixed resin into the different cups of the colours, because then you get a chance to mix it twice. So it means you've mixed your resins up twice in 2 different containers, and that means you should have a good mix of resin and hardener. Just going to run the glow lamp over it to pop the bubbles. It's wild, I'll give it that. I think it's a bit too many colours. I think I'll concentrate more on the blues and less on the greens, but there you go, it's sort of interesting effects. And we'll give that a little while to start to soften, to harden up, and then what I'll do is take the tape off, and that'll let the resin flow over the edge, but I want it to be quite viscous before I do that. Here we go with the first colour, which is the really dark blue indigo. So I've done a lot more of this time. It's what we learned from the first pour, is that indigo seems to be swallowed by every other colour, so I've done twice as much this time round. Right, we're just letting that pour out there. Now we got 500 or 500 grams of the first blue, which is the dark blue. The delay is actually not too bad for doing the wave stuff, because that is helped by the bottom layer being, you know, half an hour into being set, so you can blow the white and the pearl further across it. Now we're gonna do the pearl and the white. Okay. Right, pearl. Pearl goes on top of the white, on top of the clear. Like that. And then the white goes on top of the pearl. Like that. And flop on our white. Right, well I hope you can see that, and that's about it for our swirling ocean scene. So I think it's gone okay. Just look across the side, and there is going to be some bubbles forming, but I've been over it a couple of times with the blow lamp. I will go over it again. I've got the timer on at the moment for half an hour, and that is when I'm going to take this tape off. Okay, we gave that half an hour, and then it was still pretty runny, so I gave it another half an hour. Now I've taken the tape off, it slowly droops over the edge, which is kind of what you want really, because it gives the edge nice covering. Where I went wrong yesterday was I didn't put tape on the bottom all the way around, and then you get these blobs forming, which I'll have to sand off. So basically, I've got tape all the way around on this one, which hopefully I'll just be able to peel off, and that will take the dregs off. Okay, that's the 3 pieces that run together that I'm going to use to make this table. So the two outside pieces are going to be hinged and fold inwards, so the table is only going to be this size. Anyway, I'm quite pleased with that. It's better than the boring old brown table, isn't it? Just wanted to show you the end of the table build. Maybe we'll install it as well, and so see what the end result is. What's happened? Well, I put these little blocks on with pull-out strips of ply, which will just support the table leaves that come over. Obviously got the cup bit on the bottom, and just painted basically. That's it, finished. It's quite very, very simple. So yeah, I'll set the camera up and we'll give it its first try fitting. Goes upwards like a crazy thing, because that's how the deck goes.
Yeah. But
So
I suppose there's much you can.
All your cheese straws will roll away.
Don't put Maltesers on it.
Well, there you go. Just about to get 6 people around that, I reckon. Underneath a fantastic new, bimini cover, keep us from being sun scorched.
Perfect height.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Just
Cool.
don't
Go leaning on it heavily. Remember, we built it.
Nice. Cool.
Good. There. Now I've just got to find a place to store it. Health and safety, just in case. So we decided to check our life jackets and see what the sell-by date of the automatic blow-up system was, and mine said 2018. So as we're now 2023, that's probably not a good thing. So we decided to just see if it works. So here goes. This is what happens if I fall in the channel.
Oh, you've been alright anyway. Brilliant.
Oh.
Let's hope you never have to use it.
It worked okay, didn't it?
It did.
I was lucky. Now I've got to buy a new one.